love it. I thought it was really funny. Yeah, I caught him. If he, I caught him. I didn't care he was on looking at Hinge. I knew it. But, I proved it to myself. So, that's a tip if you guys ever want to try that. I mean, I wasn't looking on Hinge. I'm too busy. Jason, way too busy for that mess. But anyway, and I met my boyfriend now on the train. Of course, you guys all know that. And, we're still seeing each other. Everything's great. He's coming to see me tomorrow. Warminster Steve, who's not on here either, he asked me out for Saturday night. I already introduced him to my boyfriend, and he still thinks I'm single. I don't know how you tell it to somebody, when you want to. Oh, hey, Robin, we didn't meet on the train. No, Panda, we didn't. I don't know who you are.
Oh, you have no new boyfriend?
No, I only have the one boyfriend because I have other people ask me out. Are we related to the Rosenthals in Upper Dublin, PA?
No.
Not to our knowledge, no. I'm so confused. You live here and
we're live here and live on YouTube because our YouTube won't. Can you guys see us on YouTube? Because our YouTube won't open. Patrick's boyfriend don't mean nothing.
Oh, it doesn't?
Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score.
Oh, no. The boyfriend does mean something. Okay, someone's dad passed away 16 ago. I guess you mean years? And my mom still refused to meet somebody. What advice would you give? Well, if she doesn't want to meet anyone, she's missing out because it's really nice to have somebody. It's just, we have so much fun, and that's what I want. I want to have fun because...
Oh, you guys can see us on YouTube? Guys, we can't see ourselves.
And, I like to look at myself.
And so we like to look at ourselves. So this is a problem.
So I'll be working on looking at TikTok because I can read the questions. Robin, you would be besties with my mom.
Wait, guys, chat with us on here. Chat with us on YouTube if you can see us.
Yeah, so that we know. Well, anyway, I would definitely recommend to your mom to go out. And it might not be easy, because, I don't know how easy it is
you can see
online.
Us. All right. Sorry, everybody on TikTok. We're going to go on YouTube.
I want to stay on TikTok.
I know.
Because I can see myself and I can see the questions.
And pause. Guys, I don't know what's going on.
Emma's the tech person.
I'm supposed to know what's going on.
Yeah, and we're in trouble. Does that mean your ex hurt us on YouTube? What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
We don't know what that means.
Is that your daughter next to you? Yes, this is my daughter, Emma. We do mostly everything together. I think it's the anxiety of the first person she dates. Thanks for the advice. Yes, just she has to practice, and I started practicing a while ago, and then I laid off for quite a while, and then I just met Train Guy on the train. I didn't even have to go online, which really made me happy. Jordan says we're on the YouTube.
All right, we're on YouTube. All right, TikTok. Sorry, Robin's over here.
Okay, but I'm still here on TikTok.
But you got to ask us questions on YouTube if you want to talk to us.
Yeah, maybe. If I don't see any questions, though, I'm looking back to TikTok. So let's see.
All right, we love you, Cameo. All right, everybody. Hello. You're going to have to ignore TikTok, Mom.
Well, I just want to answer one question. What parents do Sam and Emma look like? Well, I guess Sam kind of looks like Mark, except Sam's cuter than Mark.
Oh, that's nice.
He is. And Emma.
I'm taking away your questions.
You're taking away my questions?
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
hi, everybody. Hi.
You're going to have to ask me questions on YouTube because
Come
Emma
over to
took
YouTube.
away the questions.
All right.
I can't see them.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Robin's Nest.
Tweet.
No adults, no rules?
No adults, no rules. That's how we live over here. Emma will tell you that I was a super strict parent. I thought I was fun. I bought you anything you wanted.
She was known at the pool in the neighborhood. Well, we didn't live in a neighborhood. Anytime there were kids, it was known oh my God, here comes Emma's mom.
Emma's mom can solve the problem, though.
Yeah, that's
kids
true.
Came to me when all the other kids were bullying them or harassing them. They came to me and I took care of it.
She took care of it.
Yep.
She took care of everything.
I'm still taking care of it.
Yeah. Well, do you know what we're talking about tonight, Mom?
No. What are we talking about? I thought my
You're going to, we're talking about your ex-boyfriends, but you're finally going to give me the sex talk that you never gave.
Well, Emma, girls have vaginas, boys have penises.
Not anything. Is that a sensitive subject?
Is it?
I don't know. The birds and the bees. Robin never discussed birds and the bees. And so tonight we're
Your
having a
dad
talk.
died. Who had time for birds and bees?
It should have been done before that. I was 14.
You looked 8. It was very hard to tell an 8-year-old about the birds and the bees. So now you look a little older, so I can tell you.
The real reason that tonight
I don't know.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
I don't really want to talk about sex.
The real reason that
Jason, turn this off.
you're not. Hold on, everybody. I gotta get rid of TikTok.
No,
Robin can't
No,
see TikTok
don't
on.
get rid of TikTok, please. I'll put it over there so I can
You
still
can't
see it.
read it.
I can't read it. I can't see it. I
Good.
wasn't even trying to read it. Okay, Jason, if you're still on, you don't
Yeah,
tell
get outta here.
anybody at work about this.
Okay. We're talking about sex. The real reason we're talking about this is because we have asked Robin so many questions in the past, like, "Oh, Mom, like, when did you lose your virginity?" Blah blah blah. She will
I was
never
21.
tell us. She will never tell us.
I told you.
Now today, I hear her on the phone randomly. She was like, "Well,
I was talking to DePauli.
I was a late bloomer.
I
I
was
lost
talking
my
to
virginity when
DePauli,
I was
Jason.
21."
Yeah, Jason, we were talking about that. I did. I lost my virginity when I was 21. And my goal was to get Sam and Emma out of high school with no alcohol, drugs, or sex.
Or friends.
Or friends. I succeeded. No, they had friends. They played sports. You have to have a friend.
Yeah, well,
So they had plenty of friends, but no sex.
okay. Oh,
Well,
can we not say that on TikTok?
why did they take us off?
I don't know.
Okay,
Okay.
we're not going to say it anymore.
We'll say smacks. But
Okay.
anyways, this was like today the first time I heard Robin explicitly say that. And I guess I'll be honest, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
And then when she heard me say it, she came running down here. DePauli and I are having a nice conversation. And she says, I'm going to call HR.
I'm reporting it HR.
Well,
yeah, who is talking
There
about
is
this
no
stuff?
HR.
Who's talking about this stuff during work? If you could talk about
DePauli
this
and
stuff,
me.
if you could talk about this stuff during work, you're going to talk about this stuff on the podcast. So I think Sam will agree with me that neither of us really had this talk. It's true.
Didn't your dad talk to Sam about it?
No!
Well, that is Mark's fault. Because Sam was 17 when Mark passed away. Oh, I think Mark did try to have the talk with him. And Sam,
what happened? Sam said, no,
says,
I
I already know.
He didn't.
Well, he didn't want to hear it from his dad then. I guess he knows now. Jordan seems very happy.
Yeah.
So I guess it's all well that ends well. Right, Jordan? You know, I mean, right? I guess he's good. Jordan likes him. You seem to be very happy. Your boyfriend practically picks you up and carries you to the bedroom. So I think that you're good. I don't know why you need me to tell you anything else. I don't. I think you know
don't
too
need
much.
to. You don't need to
See,
tell me.
then why are you doing this to me?
You don't need to tell me anything else.
Look at Jordan says, "Oh my God."
You don't need
I
to
have
tell me
I have
anything
good
else.
eyes with my glasses.
You're right.
She moved up, but I can still read some of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so everything's cool then
Everything's
in that department.
cool. Everything's covered.
And you don't want
in that.
any more talk about it, or do you want me to explain anything? To
No,
you?
that was like the one taboo subject that we had. I feel like we talked about literally everything, and we never talked about that.
Well,
right?
I don't know.
It's true. The only talk I ever got from you was, let me know when you're ready and we'll go get you birth control.
Well, there you go, people. There you go. Because Emma had
I was already doing it at that point.
Health education in school. No, you weren't.
When you said that,
no, you were already doing it. You're such a liar.
When you said that, I was like 23.
No, I didn't. She's a liar.
I remember it so vividly.
Okay.
We were driving in the car.
Okay.
Whatever.
Like, at least
really having this talk at this point.
At least I offered to help you get birth control. I think that was really nice of me.
You did offer.
Yeah.
You did offer.
And I would get it for you.
I have it.
Okay. Good.
I have an IUD for anybody those
and
curious.
I have birth control too. I have
menopause?
No, I have my tubes tied. Emma, don't get so personal. I share about me, not you. I had my tubes tied after you were born because I didn't want to go through that again.
What, that me?
Yeah. You kicked me and you were in
What's
me.
it like having a baby? Like being pregnant?
It's Well, it's freeing. You can eat anything you want. At
Oh,
least I could.
okay.
So that's the good part. The bad part is you get really heavy. And I don't like being heavy. So that was a problem for me.
But like the nausea, like that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I had that with you. And you know what else with you? I didn't want any chocolate chip cookies.
No.
Cookies. Oh God, I was like, I can't believe this is really happening. I lost 2 pounds the first visit to the doctor. I was like, whoa. And then it went away and I wanted the cookies again.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So it wasn't good.
So what was the worst part about being pregnant and what was the best part?
I
Remember,
haven't
you're
seen-
not allowed to talk to your boyfriend
I'm not.
during the podcast.
He knows I'm doing the podcast.
You're
I
not
think
allowed to.
It's not him. It's somebody else. It's emergency.
It's
Emma.
not an emergency.
It is. It might be Jason.
It's not an emergency.
No, not under there. Under there.
It's not
That's
an emergency.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's your trainer.
Is it?
It's your trainer. It's your personal trainer. That's who's texting
And then the
you.
owner of the company on the other thing.
The email.
Yeah, she
Well,
can wait.
Yeah, we're
I'm working my
we're
other
working.
job.
We're working. So what would you say was the best part about being pregnant and what was the worst?
I ate anything I wanted.
For 9. Okay,
The worst was
great.
gaining weight. And
That's not too bad.
no, I worked right up until I had you.
Okay.
Someone wants me to get away the ghost.
Oh my God.
Oh my
That's who was
God.
texting. The personal trainer was texting.
That taught me how to do this. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And then, the other good part about being pregnant, I got this beautiful little baby girl, and then she wouldn't sleep and she cried for 2 years. So
Beyond that, I cried beyond 2 years.
Yeah, still sometimes now.
Still sometimes now. Yeah.
But now Matt has to deal with it.
No, I don't cry that often now.
Oh,
I'd
okay.
say.
Okay.
Yeah. So speaking of getting rid of the ghosts, well, we got lots of ghosts that we dealt with this week.
Yes, lots of ghosts.
Lots of ghosts.
Name
we have
them.
Ex-boyfriend,
Oh,
ghost.
ghost.
Anytime an ex comes up, that's a ghost. That's a ghost. And then we were in like that haunted house.
Yes. That's when we had to do this
We
over
had
at the
to do
pig
this.
farm this weekend.
So what do you want to cover first? Do you want to cover ex-boyfriend or do you want to cover pigs? Because
You're running the show.
both of them were ghosts. Well, let's talk about Mother's Day.
Okay.
So Mother's Day, we go to brunch at Carol's.
That's what we always do.
Well, exactly what we always do. Sorry to hate you.
Yeah, we just hit each other
We
with
just
our
hit each
heads
other.
because we have to have these headphones on so we can hear each
And we
other.
like being super
And we're already
close.
wum. Okay, so
So-
we went to brunch.
Yeah, we're at brunch at Carol's, and she didn't have coffee. We
Don't
love.
tell her.
Don't tell her.
Don't tell
We
her. I
love
don't
Carol.
want to upset her. Carol's my bestest, dearest friend, but on Mother's Day, I want coffee.
We want coffee.
I want it every day, people.
Yes.
I love coffee. That's my thing. I have 3 coffee pots. So,
She really does.
yes.
One for espresso, one for regular coffee, and one for mushrooms.
yeah, mushroom coffee that my physical therapist told me about that we're gonna
Yeah.
try. We got to get it set up. She's gonna ask you about it tomorrow
Oh,
when you
no.
see her. So I got to get that set up. But I figured, why not make my kitchen just a
Yeah.
one big coffee bar? And I got to get some cute mugs, and I got to do all this stuff, and I will.
So we're in line at Starbucks to get coffee after Mother's Day brunch, and the car phone rings.
the Bluetooth,
The
kind of thing.
Bluetooth, and like just a random number comes up.
Yeah, and I don't recognize it, and I don't even think it's Sunday and a holiday. And because if I had known who it was, I would have hung up. But I don't have his name in my phone or
Should we
anything.
role
I
play-
never have
should we
because
role play what happened?
he was never my real boyfriend.
Okay, let's role play what happened. You be
Okay.
you, and I'm gonna be
Okay, I'm gonna
the
press the
man
button.
on the phone.
Okay. Hello?
Hello, Robin.
Who's this?
It's Pete.
Oh, Pete.
I just wanted to call to wish you happy Valentine's Day, happy birthday. Oh, happy Mother's Day.
See, and I said, oh, Pete, because you missed all those other holidays. Not that I was waiting for you to call.
Guys, I kid you not.
And Emma and Sam went into total
I was like,
hysterics.
Who is this?
So, and then Sam knew who it was. The
was
New
like-
Jersey secret boyfriend, but he wasn't really my boyfriend. I want to get that cleared up right now. Pete, if you're listening, I told you I was going to talk about you. You can identify yourself and put something in the chat, but you were never my real boyfriend.
Oh,
You know that. I'm sure he knows that. He wasn't.
that's what we call a situationship.
Oh, yeah. A situationship. We were just,
Mhm.
I don't know what we were, but it wasn't boyfriend, girlfriend.
Okay,
It just
that's
wasn't.
fair. But when he called, he sounded senile.
Well, Pete, are you senile? If you're there, can you answer that?
Yes.
Pete is an opportunist. He's very well educated.
Okay.
He went to Columbia. He has his doctorate. He's a very, very
Now, what would you
very
say?
bright man.
What would you say your type is?
Well, you know, everyone I've gone out with my whole life has pretty much been very different, I think.
In the last 10 years.
In the last 10 years, it hasn't been great.
Nerdy.
Well, yeah, nerdy is
Nerdy,
definitely
100%.
on there.
And
I do like that.
Dad was not nerdy.
Well, he thought he was. And I prayed for a nerdy baby, Sam.
Well, you got one. That's why you have Sam.
That's why I have Sam. And I put the little glasses on him. He really needed the glasses.
Yeah.
You know, but I tried to make him really smart. And he was really smart.
Mhm.
He still is really smart. He's just a little nerdy. And I like a nerd. I like a nerd who, you know, is smart and can fix things and knows computers. That's a shout out.
Are you describing me?
No, I'm shouting.
No, you're describing me. I'm smart.
Well, you're not that good on the computers.
I
don't have the YouTube
things.
up. Yeah, Emma can fix things.
And what was
smart.
the last one?
I don't remember.
I'm good at computers.
Good at computers.
Good at computers, can fix things. But I think you're describing me. Am I your dream man?
I don't think so, Emma. You're not tall enough. Short really isn't usually my style. Now, my new boyfriend is not super tall.
No, he's not tall.
But he's taller than me. He's at least 5'10". I think your dad was only 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah, but I would say
when he died, I think he used to be taller.
I would say getting the phone call from your ex was probably the highlight of the weekend. Aside from, you know, Mother's Day weekend, spending time with Carol. When is the Carol reveal? Somebody wants to know.
As soon as I can get her to come on
we can get her.
The YouTube
with
us.
Maybe we could just get her voice. Maybe she would call. Maybe she would call in.
Yeah, maybe we could get her to call in.
Maybe we should surprise her right now.
I don't want to make her upset. I got to warn her. Like, we have a viral video going about Carol on
TikTok.
We got to put it up on Instagram. And I warned her before Emma put it up. I told her, I said, Emma's making a compilation of Carol TikToks.
Of Carol moments. We're always talking about Carol.
Yeah. And it's very successful. And everyone on there wants to meet Carol. Some people don't think Carol's real.
I think you guys are going to be surprised that Carol looks like Robin. Right?
Right. Except she's not wearing her glasses, but she wears glasses too. Don't let her contacts
fool let her fool you.
You know,
do not let her fool you.
And Carol and I are the same height. We have the same color hair. You know,
classic.
Different personalities, but we love each other. I'm adopted into her family. I love her real sister too. At all the family parties, I sit by Carol, and Carol's sister sits by me. So I'm right in the middle.
Adopted families are like kind of the best though.
They are.
I feel like when you go to a family function where you're related to everybody and you're like, oh, I don't like you. I don't like you. Oh, you're doing that weird thing. You're like, oh, this is in my DNA.
That's right. And that is scary.
That's scary.
I always say those bad things are from their other side of the family.
Oh, it's from the other side.
Not
yeah, everybody has it all in common, but it's from the other side.
Sam and Emma, all their bad traits come from Mark's side.
Right, of course. I don't have any bad traits.
You know, but if you did, see, adopted families are the best.
Are the best, 100%.
Yes, so Carol is my adopted family, and I'm so thrilled to be in the family. I am. And all the kids get along great.
Yes,
There's no
awesome.
fighting. It's
awesome.
Fantastic.
And then the other thing that we did this week, we went to a pig farm.
Rescue pigs.
Not
breeding pigs. They get the pigs fixed just like dogs
cats.
And cats. They get fixed. They get to this place. They get fixed.
Okay, but it was so crazy. We're driving up, right? You're like driving up this road, and all of a sudden, there's like just a pig on the side of the road.
And I'm like, oh my God, look, there's a pig. We got to tell him it escaped. We found out that pig can just roam. Not all of them. They're in pens.
They're in pens, but a lot of them, you're walking around this farm and they're just roaming everywhere. It's the coolest thing.
Very cool.
And it's like 15 minutes away from our house, which who would have known? But it is so
What's
fun.
The name of it, Emma?
Ross Mill Pig Farms. And we got to...
Do you have any pictures to put up?
Oh yeah. We're putting up a TikTok this week, putting up a video
And
of
put it on
Robin.
Instagram too.
Robin laid it down with the pigs.
They put Cheerios all over my body, and these little piglets jumped on me and ate the Cheerios. And I said to them, I would jump on me to get the Cheerios too. They love the Cheerios.
They were
Love
attacking your
them.
crotch. Let's be honest.
They were attacking my
That's
crotch.
the truth of what was really happening.
Not all
The
of them.
pigs were attacking Robin's crotch.
Okay, how
write
many-
the headline. Write the
How
headline.
many times you want to say that, Emma?
The pigs were attacking Robin's crotch.
Well, and all over me they were. But yeah, they were like eating at my crotch.
Ew!
I don't know if there was a Cheerio down there. I had to check. I had to get those Cheerios off me. I didn't want
or out
anything
of
else.
you.
Or out of me. Well, they weren't in me. They were around.
Oh my God.
Someone has an alpaca farm, Adrienne,
Ooh.
15 minutes from her. That's cool. That's very cool. Well, so we have a pig rescue.
We have a pig rescue.
And with little piglets that you can adopt.
It was incredible. Now, everybody, this point in the Robin's Nest, even though Robin didn't give us the full sex talk,
You're
ask
not
us
supposed to
any.
say that word.
Oh, Smex talk. Any questions you guys have, we are here to answer. We are here, by we, I mean Robin is here to give advice on
And I love to
anything.
give advice.
She loves to give advice. I will take to our Instagram account. We got a question today. How do you stay so positive?
That was a real question.
That was a real question today from our Instagram.
You know what? I really think that I was born this way. I just think it's in my DNA that I'm just happy inside with lots of energy. I've always been like this my whole life. So I don't know how to tell you how to get it, but I've also come to the realization, this is kind of a downer, but I'm going to say it.
Okay.
I've also come to the realization that we're doomed. And I have come to grips with
How do you stay
it.
so positive all the time? Your answer is we are doomed.
We're doomed. So I've come to face the fact that we are doomed and I can't do anything about it. So I'm going to have fun. And that's the way I'm living my life right now. I'm going to have fun and do the best I can in my little life and enjoy every moment. I love going to work. I love being home. I don't particularly love to clean the house, but I'll pick it up.
You don't like cooking. You don't like cleaning. I did it all today.
Yeah, I got Emma cooking and Emma hasn't cleaned yet, but
I cleaned up.
I want to clean up those
I did a
games.
light clean. I did a light clean.
I want to put away those games.
I did
That
a
was
light
my
clean.
goal today. And
Now,
it
those of
didn't
you guys
happen.
that are watching us on TikTok, I saw somebody say make a podcast. Guess what, honey? That's what we're doing right now.
We're on the podcast.
Robin's Nest on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get podcasts. New episodes drop every Friday. Right now, we are recording live.
This one will go up.
YouTube.
This one will go up next Friday. So you can
This
watch.
Friday.
It's going up tomorrow.
It's going up. Today's Wednesday.
Oh, I keep thinking it's Thursday.
No, I know.
Oh, so this is going up this Friday.
This is going up on Friday.
Day after tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow.
Wow,
And
that's
you guys
great.
are getting the first look of what we're talking about. I was ready to get like real deep in here with the Smex talk with you,
But you chickened out.
I didn't chicken out. Should we tell the story about how Sam lost his virginity? Then it's not about either of us.
Okay, because I don't really know the story, so it'll be interesting to me too.
Do you want to know?
Not really. I know it happened when I took him to that awful school. I dropped him off at college, Mark and I, and that was a mistake. I should have made him stay home and go to community college. If you guys are still thinking about colleges, I think community college is a great bargain. It really is. And then maybe you won't lose your virginity right away. You know, you can hang on to it for a little while.
Yeah, but that's like kind of the fun part.
Is losing your virginity in college?
Well, if you have, I think a lot of people lost before. I think we were late bloomers. All the Rosenthals. Well, I don't know about Dad, but
no,
Emma,
I think
Robin,
it's the
and
Robinson
Sam.
side. The Robinson side, my side.
Emma, Robin, and Sam.
Yeah.
We were a little older.
Well,
and that's okay.
We're late bloomers.
We're late bloomers.
You know, look at Emma, still looks 12.
Yeah.
I mean, you
but
know.
When did you get your period?
14.
Yeah.
We get it late.
I was 15.
I think 14 or 15.
Yeah, 15.
And I did tell you all about that. Don't 15. Say I didn't.
No,
Sam knew about the period. He's never not known about it. I told him immediately.
Yeah, he knew too soon. He got popped out of the womb and you said,
I have
These
my
are
period,
tampons.
Sam. So be nice to me. Mark always said Robin either has her period or she just got over it or it's just about to start. And that's right.
And that's right. And that's
Watch
still
out.
going on.
That's still going on. No, I stay in a good mood. You know,
I don't.
Emma doesn't.
I
You
don't.
got to duck and hide.
I get
And
so
I don't
mad
know
at
if
you.
Matt knows it. Does he know it yet?
Yeah, I get
He
so
does?
mad at you
Do you?
when I am like angry and on a tear, and you'll say something like, "Are you about to get your period?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not about to get my period." And then the next day, I come to you. You were right again.
Yes, because Emma gets in this mood. And, so I question, you're going to get your period because I know it's either coming, going, or she's got it.
One of the three.
It's
always one of the three. It's always in that cycle. Now, we have another question from Instagram. All
Okay.
Right? The question is, how would you navigate dating at 27 after a divorce from a husband who was an alcoholic? The alcohol has definitely left some type of scar.
Oh, I'm sure it did. And my first question would be, how long were you married? Because 27 is very young. So I'm thinking maybe you weren't married that long, but I would probably get some emotional support.
Could be like 5 years, maybe.
Maybe. I would go to therapy and talk to somebody.
Yes.
And try to start working it out before I jumped into the dating scene. I would try to get myself taken care of before I involved another. And once you do start dating, I would recommend not talking a lot about this unless, the person, if the person's sober or has the same experience.
Yeah, but even then, like, you don't want a trauma bond.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't talk about it. I would try to keep it to myself, and I try to fix myself.
People.
Yeah, I would try to fix myself. Did you want to look at any of this? Like, my parents failed me and my siblings on the birds and the bees and the puberty talk for sure.
Yeah, me too, Alex.
I don't.
Me too.
Well, I didn't fail on the period talk.
No, not the period talk. That was like the talk of the town.
And you got to remember, my husband dropped dead, and I thought you had health class.
Always.
I mean,
no,
didn't you learn anything in health class?
No, health class is terrible. Actually,
well, do you have any questions now?
No, I think I have it pretty well covered.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I think I have it well taken care of. Thank you.
Because I am here to help.
Thank you.
You brought it up.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
At this moment, I think I am good, but I will.
Do you know where babies come from, Emma?
The butt.
See, we're in trouble. We are totally in trouble here. But I don't know what to do about it. It's too late now.
It's too late, baby, now.
It's too late.
Well,
but you say you know everything.
I know it all. Well, everybody, it is too late. And
Where
it has
those
been...
questions come from?
It's come from our Instagram. I thought we'd answer them next week.
Oh, well, I was
got to save some questions.
Oh, I was going to...
You want to answer them now? All right, you got... all right.
Tips on
okay,
being,
you got three. We got three
tips
questions.
On being fabulous inside and out.
We got 3 lightning round questions. Are you ready?
I'm going to try.
Okay. How do you deal with grief so well? Ready, go.
Well, Mark has been gone 13 years, and time does heal our wounds. It doesn't take away the sadness, and we have made Mark into like a superstar. So, everyone knows where Mark's grave is, right? I throw the French fries at it, and he would love this.
Time's up.
Wait,
all right, number 2.
Say something.
Robin's favorite memory from college.
Wait, I'm not done with the grief part. Don't you think
it was lightning round?
Just be quiet. Don't you think that because the way we treat Daddy and we make him fun and we bring up his memory all the time, that really helps?
Yeah, talking about him all the time is like is the best because it doesn't make it so painful. If you reserve it for certain times or certain moments, it's going to be painful. But if you can bring happiness and joy, then you're gonna like make your grief.
And I want to give a little advice to people who have friends who are grieving. And sometimes you automatically think, well, I'm not going to bring up their dad because that's going to make them feel bad. Bring up the person who lost their loved one loves to talk about them. My cousin who lost her little boy and her parents in a plane crash, people wouldn't talk to her about it. And when anyone would say, Paul, that was the little boy's name, and Paul was this and Paul did that, Nancy loves it. still to this day. So don't be afraid to talk to your friends about the person they lost, and it'll just make them happy. Even if they look sad, they're not, because they want their person remembered. Am I saying that right, Emma?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay, what's the next question, Emma?
Okay, next question. Favorite memory from college?
Being a cheerleader and our San Diego State Aztecs football team going 11-0. It was so much fun.
All right, number
So
3.
much fun. Yes.
Tips on being fabulous inside and out.
Well, my girlfriend from high school, I don't know if she's on here, Susan DiSavino. I don't know where you are, Susan. We need to talk at some point. She taught me that you've got to love yourself before someone else can.
100%.
And that's really, really hard to do. You know, if you see something and you think, oh my gosh, maybe I'm too selfish. First, you have to recognize
You probably are.
your issue, and you have to want to change it. And sometimes you need some help to change it. So work on yourself, because the inside is more important than the outside, even though I work like hell on the outside. I can't even begin to tell you.
For you, feeling good on the outside is feeling good on the inside.
Yes. I feel good inside and out right now. And it's just a constant work in progress. You know, eating right, taking care of yourself, having fun, laughing, go to funny movies.
Day.
And don't stay in relationships where you feel bad about yourself. If anyone's making you feel bad about yourself, then that's not a good relationship. You need to move on. Okay? I really mean that. That's important.
Yes. Well, everybody.
Someone said I'm stunning.
You are stunning.
Thank you.
It has been so much fun being here in the Robin's Nest with you. We have new episodes dropping on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts every Friday. And we're having funny videos on our TikTok, Instagram, YouTube all the time. So check them out at It's the Rosenthals. It's been a blast hanging out with you here on YouTube and on TikTok.
And please subscribe to our YouTube.
Oh, subscribe to our YouTube.
We
Be the
really
first ones
need
to get access.
Yeah, we really need that help in getting those numbers up. Can we be on TikTok a little longer?
We'll be on TikTok a little bit longer.
We're going to stay on TikTok
until Survivor starts, because I want to see it.
Okay, until Survivor starts.
Good night, everybody on YouTube. Ow.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. Tweet, tweet.
Tweet, tweet. Okay, we're staying on TikTok. We're saying goodbye to YouTube.